We'll go ahead and get started for questions with questions for Coach. We've got microphones on each side if you can flag one down.
Fran, what led to you getting tossed? What did you say, and what was your main beef, I guess, with the officiating?
I can't address that as much as I would like to, Scott. I can't.
Did you watch the rest of the game from
I did.
What'd you think? I mean, the impact, especially after you left.
I think what I feel bad about is getting the second one. I think the first one, I think it's safe to say that, I kind of went after that one a little bit. Second one.
Did you inadvertently make contact there? It was hard to tell. No. In your estimation, there wasn't contact making?
Yeah.
Fran, I think I understand what you're upset about on that play call, but do you think the two technicals and getting tossed cost your team the game tonight?
No.
Oh, why don't you think that?
I think again, I mean, you're getting into an area where I'm not allowed to go, Mike. I mean, I would love to go there with you and kind of explain to you my perspective, but it's not allowed. It's not allowed by rules, so. I know that's what you guys want to talk about.
Fran, before you left, you went in the huddle and had some words with your team, and judging by the response, they were pretty fired up. What did you tell them at that point?
Well, I think at that point, Rick, we were not the same, as we were in the first half. I think that's safe to say. The start of the second half, and you could talk about any number of reasons why that was the case. Okay, and the momentum was shifting clearly for a variety of reasons, and some of which is under our control, some of it's not. So I thought, if I'm going to get a tee, typically, there's still 12, 13 minutes to go. There's time for us to figure out, we're going to play better, we're going to play tougher, we're going to play smarter than we were playing. I think we did that.
Fran, are you concerned you're going to be disciplined?
No. I got 2 tees, why would I be disciplined?
Fran, you did a really good job limiting back here. Did a really good job limiting Russ looks in the first half. What happened in the second half? You got lose?
Well, with a guy like him, it doesn't take much to get him going. He got that first look early. We left him. I don't know, something happened to Dev. Mike came over, and then Mike went back to his man, and he got a clean look. And then he was on from there. So that's unfortunate that we left him there, but that was a mistake.
Fran, Devin was the only one who made threes for you. He made 4 of them, but is that a concern to you, that none of the other players made any?
Well, we didn't take a ton, but I do think it was a little bit, yeah.
Seems like some of your guys were passing up threes.
That's a tough one because, against them you want to shoot threes, you can shoot threes, and I think what you want to do is mix it up where you're shooting some threes and you're shooting some, you're driving some and you're post feeding some. You don't want to just start jacking. And I think if you do that, and we did a little of that at the start of the second half, I thought, then I think you're going to be in trouble against this team.
Fran, you said,
After the ejection, it looked like you went over and said something to your team before you left the floor. What did you tell them?
I encouraged them to play tougher, play smarter, and to compete at a different level than I felt we had up until that point in the second half.
Fran, you said that you don't believe the technicals cost your team the game. What do you believe cost your team the game there down the stretch?
Well, I think we lost the game at the start of the second half. We got Russ going, we don't pick him up, we quick shot the ball. You can't go on the road against a ranked team and quick shoot the ball when the momentum is shifting. And that's a hard one because it's not like you would say any of those shots that we took were horrible shots. You know, good players were taking pretty good shots, but we didn't do anything like we had done in the first set, which was work the ball side to side, try to get a little better one, and then we kind of got on that roll where we didn't seem like, I don't know, we didn't have a basket for a long time at the start of the second half, and we kept trying to get one 5 seconds into the shot clock, and that's just not how you want to play against a team that is as disciplined and has as many weapons as Wisconsin has. And so that was, you know, what we were trying to guard against. And, you know, at that point, I was, you know, wasn't happy with what we were doing there, but I thought, you know, as the half went on, they improved.
Did you think
Time for two more, Jesse and then Scott here.
Fran, how did you think Jared Udoff handled himself in his return to the full center? Did you sense any anxiousness in the week leading
I
up?
thought he was great.
Gazelle was attacking the post quite a bit and shooting from the outside. Are those the kind of shots you want him to take?
You know, you look at his lines, you know, 9-7 and 3 steals. He was real close to having a great game. I thought, you know, maybe a couple times he could have given it up, but he's learning. He's getting better.
Thanks, Coach.